And welcome to EKG.
We're here making a fucking 6-month anniversary Q&A video, because...
Hell yeah.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Fuck it.
So actually, a surprising amount of people brought in questions for us.
And more than we're actually going to answer here, because some of them were really...
Yeah, some of them were not readable.
One of them was a... should I say? The one I told you guys earlier?
Yeah,
as well.
go ahead.
Yeah, this dude was like, how do you trim your anus hairs? Also, pause.
Good call. We don't need any kitties.
Yeah, there's 3 cats in this house, so we gotta make sure they don't fuck things up. I got a lot of expensive
All right.
lights up here.
We're back.
Alright, so the first question we have from T'Challa, the King of Wakanda.
Yeah, right?
He asks, why did you guys start a YouTube channel?
Well, for me, I guess it was like... I've always wanted to do something like this, and... I don't know, I just kind of got that motivation this last... back in the fall, I was just kind of not happy at school. I'm like, I want to put my creativity into something that wasn't music, and I just said this was a good way. And then me and Eric were playing Super Mario Bros. 3 a lot. I'm like, what if we filmed it and put it up on the internet? And that's kind of where at least it came for me.
And we're about to.
Yeah, right. That's coming soon.
Finally getting to it.
Right.
How about you, Eric?
Well, I mean, basically what you said. I mean, honestly, it kind of got dropped into my lap. I mean, for real. I mean, you just came to me saying, you want to do a YouTube channel, and I was like, yeah, I could ask my buddy Paul to see editing.
Yeah, Paul might want to. He's like, he might edit a couple videos.
Yeah,
Paul's like, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Well, for now anyway.
Yeah. Well, what made you actually want to do it? Because not a lot of people would actually want to do the editing, because you do all the.
I love editing, actually.
Really?
Yeah, well, because for people who don't know, I went to school for film and shit, and I did a bunch of I edited my own movies.
Oh, nice.
So, the job I'm working at now is not movie related, so it's nice to actually just do something that I enjoy doing again.
All right, cool.
So yeah, that's why editing is never a chore for me.
Well, there you go. What else we got?
But I still want money for it.
Don't we all? I got it.
Alright, so Hani asks, if each of you could create one video game based on a TV show, movie, or comic, etc., what would it be and why, and what would the game be like?
Eric?
We were just talking about the Dragon Ball Z one. Where
That could be pretty cool.
An open world Dragon Ball Z, ride around the Nimbus and because don't they have Tekken style Dragon Ball Z games?
Yeah, where there's fighting games and you
I'm not into that.
And then have super dangerous villains that show up all the time and wreck cities.
Right.
Yeah,
What a great world to live in.
Destroy planets.
That would be beautiful.
It actually would be a really fun game to be because you create your own Saiyan maybe. I know there's some mode like that, but it's not quite as open world as you're talking.
Okay.
How about you, Paul?
If I could turn one movie or video... Well, I mean, Game of Thrones would have been the one I said, but they've done that.
Yeah.
Granted, not
maybe
all
a better
that
one.
successful yet.
Right.
So I'm kind of worried asking for this because I don't want it to be terrible. They could release a cop show or a cop game about The Wire, but it would be god awful.
Oh,
so it's do I really want that? So I'm not sure if there's anyone that... I mean, the more comic book games I would love.
Yeah.
I dig the shit out of those.
What I would want is a spin-off of the Arkham series centered around Nightwing, fucking Red Hood, Red Robin, and Robin, Damian, where you get to play each one when you're Nightwing, it's very much like the Batman missions in the Arkham games.
They actually control them.
Red Hood has guns and shit.
Yeah,
Red Robin, it's all the detective missions. And then Damian, he's got his sword, and you're actually killing people with his sword and shit.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It'd be called Sons of Batman or something. It'd be that's kind of my idea.
Because Azrael in Arkham Knight was basically just Batman with a different costume.
What do you mean? That's not what people wanted.
Yeah,
right? It's so different.
We worked so hard.
And then they give you Nightwing in those little missions in Arkham City,
the
side ones, and it's he's so fast and shit.
Right.
And then you don't even get to fucking play like that. So
nope.
All right, well, moving on to the next one. T'Challa again asked.
Yeah, he asked a lot.
Hey, we'll get to all of them.
Yeah. Maybe.
What has been your favorite series so far, and what has been your favorite moment from that series?
Ooh.
All right, how about you, Paul?
I think my favorite series so far has been Fallout, and my favorite moment is when he jumped off of the 5-foot wall and died of fall damage. I don't know for a fact. I can go back and double check, but he was at close to full health.
Yeah, he was. He was at full health, and we went back, and I remember watching the video, and he didn't land on anything.
It's just our Burmer's frail body.
Yeah. To this day, I have no idea what happened. It was terrible.
For me, it was the Mario 64 series because it's my favorite game, and by far that weird ass rant I went on where I'm like, maybe you shouldn't set your heart on fire, and you started throwing pictures up on screen. I can watch that still to this day, 10 times a day, and it's still funny.
Yeah.
That shit had me geeked.
Oh man.
How about you?
That's tough. I'd probably have to say Fallout for sure. And you probably stole my favorite moment, but another one. What was another?
It's hard
good
to beat
Fallout?
that.
There's too many good Fallout moments.
The time you axed the nuke.
Axe the grenade. Yeah.
Actually-
Oh yeah, axe a grenade. Yeah.
That was pretty good. Or any of the
It was pretty good, but it did kill you.
and any of the killing rampages were great too.
Oh my
yeah.
god. The time where we got 20 seconds into an episode and we died. Like
Yeah,
from an exploding
every
car.
moment, like
yeah,
that.
the car exploded.
Oh no, the moment with Kate when like mid discussion like, all hell just broke loose.
She was like, and then she starts walking away while monologuing, like.
Yeah, Fallout has a lot of weird moments like that.
Yeah,
that
it's
was great.
Oh my god.
All right, next question again from T'Challa. Man, he's going for the hat trick now. What's the worst game you've ever played?
Sonic Unleashed.
That was easy.
Fucking Sonic Unleashed. Werehammer.
I don't know, because I feel like I don't play a lot of really bad games.
I know, that's
because
what
like
I'm
I
trying to
look into a game a lot before I buy it, because games are so expensive now.
Fair enough. Well, this
So-
channel has exposed me to like bad games more
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
like
now we're
forced-
seeking them out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Fucking like
Balls of Fury.
Oh, that might be the worst.
That's a good game, guys.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Fucking when you like you do this and then it's like kick, and then you like swing and it goes through the panel.
They designed it that way.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. So you guys actually have one, or is it just kind of you don't really play bad games? You're
I
too
mean,
good for bad games.
there's not a game I've played where like sometimes I'm bored by it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call it a bad game. It
Okay.
just wasn't.
Buck Bumble maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
god. I would that's the saddest moment I've had on this channel.
sure.
I hyped up Buck Bumble from like December until February. Like 3 straight months of just this is the greatest thing ever. And we played it and it was just so
Oh, man.
fucking
Yeah.
bad.
So I don't have a
The
least.
song is so good.
I don't have a least favorite game, but it is Star Wars Battlefront. So moving on.
Oh god.
T'Challa also asked if you could save someone's life or go to a Super Bowl that the Packers win and meet the players, whose autograph would you get? I mean, you gotta go with Aaron Rodgers, right?
That's for sure.
Yeah,
Rodgers.
but
It's the most valuable.
but not to
that
be
you'd sell it. but-
Yeah.
I would have said John Kuhn, but we just released him.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
So,
maybe
maybe
he'll be
Jordy.
there.
Maybe Jordy Nelson.
That'd
Maybe
be a good
Randall.
one.
Just to be so. Oh yeah, Randall Cobb. My mom loves Randall Cobb. His green eyes. Slay.
He does have some dragon eyes.
My God.
I'm gonna marry that man.
Same.
All right. So the next question from Polo to Polo asks,
Brought to you by Mountain Dew. I'm sorry. I was just...
if you had, wait, what is this? If you had to be stuck in a game for the rest of your life, what
Oh,
game
man.
would it be?
All right, Eric.
I was saying before, I don't think that there's a really good option to that.
There really isn't, because like.
It's kind of pick your poison.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's
say
a lot of
Pokemon.
a lot of there's conflict.
I want to be.
Yeah.
I want to be a Pokemon master. Pokemon for sure. Because when you live in the Pokemon world, you don't have to worry about like if Pokemon were in our world, that'd be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Lugia would be like killing people and governments
Yeah.
trying to like capture Mewtwo and it's
Yeah.
fucked. But going into the Pokemon world where they actually just get to exist.
And where people don't like nuke cities and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, right. The, like,
Everything's fine in the Pokemon world.
Right.
They've got politics down there.
yeah, right. Fucking just gym leaders run your cities. There you go.
Yeah.
People-
All the adult men are mysteriously gone.
Except for Lieutenant Surge, and he was a fucking
A war
soldier.
veteran. And
Yeah.
Giovanni, I guess.
Well, Giovanni's apparently your dad. I think
What?
he's
It's a
Gold.
theory.
I think he's Gold's dad from Gold and Silver.
Mm.
He's either Gold's dad or Red's dad. He is one. It's like been confirmed. He's one of their
Coming
dads.
up next, the DNA test of Ash Ketchum.
Right? No, not Ash. Ash is the younger brother of Red. That's a theory too. And Pikachu
My mind is
was
being
Red's Pikachu, and then he gave it he left it in the original city, Pallet Town. So that's why
Oh.
Pikachu's so strong because it's Red's Pikachu,
That's
not Ash's.
interesting, actually.
Fucking Pokemon theories. I read way too much shit on the internet. My God.
All right, Casey Lopez says, how hard is it to pick a game you want to play? Like, is it randomly selected, or do you just go back to your childhood?
Paul forced us to play games. I'm
I,
kidding.
I-
I secretly picked the entire schedule.
Yeah, everything from
Paul is behind everything.
Paul's the mastermind. No, it's kind of just like it's a combination of what we want to play. For me, it's like what do I want to play?
Yeah.
What's working? Because like things like Banjo Tooie happen where it's like I'm like, wow, I really want to play this, and I start playing, and I'm like, this isn't doing
Wait,
well.
I can never figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I fucking press a red button 7,000 times and it doesn't work.
I played, like, when I played that myself, I literally just walked up and pressed it.
That's what
I
my friend Matt said who
I
owned the
didn't have
game.
a
And
problem
I
with
go back. I did it. I hit the button every way you could.
I watched him do it.
It was fucked. But no, it's kind of like what we want to play.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of take into consideration, you know, what kind of games would be good, you know, to put commentary on.
Yeah, and
that.
if a new game comes out, we'll try to do
Oh,
that
yeah.
like right away if one of us gets it.
And then like if there's suggestions and shit, like
Yeah,
we
right.
try.
Too.
But then someone like suggested something like a Guitar Hero, and I'm like, that would be terrible because you
Yeah.
need so
Yeah.
much focus on the game.
Oh, yeah.
It would be like the person like sitting there not playing. It's like carrying the conversation. The other one's just like green, red, yellow, green, orange, blue. What?
We could do a Rock Band episode and the person like just sings.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
That
Right.
would be.
I'm
amazing.
gonna sing.
I'll be on drums since I'm the best drummer.
We can
here.
do.
Oh yeah, you're the best drummer here, right? Yeah, it's not like no, yeah, yeah, whatever.
All right, so then moving on here, it says -0 asks, who is your favorite and least favorite supporting video game character?
You want to start it off, Paul?
My favorite would have to be Mordin Solus in the Mass Effect series. You guys might not know. Eric might know who he is.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a great character.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
like
actually
the way
about to
his
play
story
those.
ends is amazing.
I'm about to play those on my own time.
Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you should. It's so fun.
So I gotta do research for my next video, and I got to play the
It's
modern
fun.
games, and yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll see what that
It's
is.
especially fun when you play like all 3 games because your stories, or
Yeah,
your
it, like it's
choices
one.
carry over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one.
It
Yeah,
affects the ending. It's awesome.
except I heard the ending of Mass Effect 3 is.
It is. Yeah, but
It's so bad.
it doesn't make the rest of it.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
But,
you know?
um,
but it was bad.
For me, it's Falco Lombardi would be my favorite because he's just I fucking love Falco. I don't know, he's just a badass.
Mhm.
He's basically like Raphael, like that personality type.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then my least favorite is Chip from Sonic Unleashed.
I know the Sonic Unleashed one.
Yeah, I
That
fucking.
game has done you wrong.
Oh my god. People are like, you gonna finish that?
Yeah, I fear for your sanity if you finish that.
I'm going to.
How far are you in it even, like when we stopped?
I don't fucking know. Like
You're probably like 5% the way through. 95 left to go, buddy.
But yeah, my favorite supporting character is definitely Sully.
I was gonna say probably Sully, right?
Uncharted, yep.
Probably the most charismatic, funny companion you can have. Least favorite, man.
Yeah, and you'll be playing as Sully tomorrow.
Oh yeah, fucking plug in our next online episode.
Sure that. Least favorite, I don't know. Trying to think. Pass.
Pass? What game is Pass from?
Oh, it's a great game.
The Pass game.
The past game, yeah.
Alright.
My god, I just looked into one of the lights. Ow!
The next one says, if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Yeah, you want to start with this
Again,
one?
I don't think there's a lot of great answers. To
I
this.
have a good answer.
Because you would hate that game eventually.
I have one that I've been playing for the last like 8 years, in some form, but it's Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that game for me, like, because there's online,
Mhm.
there's all the different kind of modes you can play. There's so like it's such a deep game, and there's like you could literally then go and master every single character,
Yeah.
and you probably with like almost 60 characters, you're not gonna master them all before you die, because it takes like.
You would be the Smash Master after all of
Right.
that.
Oh yeah, you'd be like 70 years old, like the Smash Sensei, just like it's like you're like living in Asia, just like destroying everyone. Just like you like use like one hand and you're still beating people. It's like.
Yeah, that would be legendary.
That'd be hilarious.
How about you guys?
I want to say it'd either be a Fallout or an Elder Scrolls, but it's hard to pinpoint it. Maybe Fallout 3.
Okay, it's just because like a big game like that where you could
Yeah.
literally put like. Imagine putting a lifetime's worth into that game.
Exactly.
Your character's just like God.
Exactly.
And then you die.
See, I feel like that would get boring quick. So the thing I
Yeah.
would actually pick would be Minecraft, because I can always start over and start something new.
It's not a bad point.
I just don't like
Because I feel like if I play any other game, I'll get to know it so well, it'll just make me sick. But in
Yeah.
Minecraft, I can just like always start over and do something completely new.
Okay, I get that.
Like if I'm like, it's not my favorite game ever, but if I had to pick only one game to play for the rest of my life, I would pick the one thing that wouldn't drive
How
me
about
insane.
The Sims? It's just like light family.
Dude, I
time
literally
forever.
I was just thinking that. I was like, well, I mean, there are endless possibilities,
Yeah.
but I feel like that'd get pretty boring after a while.
Yeah.
All right, the next question, Audrey asks, if you could force a studio to make any video game sequel, what would it be?
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Half-Life 3.
An actual Conker's Bad Fur Day sequel. Not this new Conker bullshit that's coming out. I mean Conker's Bad Fur Day 2. Or
Never
Banjo,
played any of
or
those.
actual
I was
Banjo
gonna say
3.
Banjo, yeah. Like
Banjo
like a
3D.
real platforming one, yeah.
Yeah, not nuts and...
We'll have a nuts and bolts fight right here. We'll go mano a mano.
Oh my god. It shouldn't be a Banjo game. It should be tip-top nuts and bolts.
That's true, but it is a fun game.
But not Banjo!
I know.
It's like putting Mario in like a really fun playing simulator.
But don't they do that?
No.
Like Mario's in a whole bunch of weird games.
But
that
there's
have Mario
still, but
games.
there's still the Mario 3D platformers.
Yeah.
We still have his.
Oh,
main
you're right.
title
They did,
games.
yeah. So
they didn't
so,
stop making.
So you're saying
those.
we could have nuts and bolts and a platformer? You'd be fine with it?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it should be a spin-off, not the fucking main
Definitely.
game.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh,
All right, so then the next question Jaden asks, besides doing EKG, what do you guys do for a living, and what is your dream career?
Well, I bartend over at the ballpark now, and my dream job, and I don't know if it's going to sound like cliche, it's just being an entertainer in any form or fashion. Performing is why I've always found enjoyment, like drumming.
You do like music and shit too,
well, yeah, because I go to school for music. I've been drumming since I was 3. But I want to be an entertainer, and that's why I love this.
Right.
Because I can, like, I put up my music, I put up, this. Like, I'm my most comfortable when I'm performing.
Right.
Like, that's where, like, when all my fucking shit just lines up and I just feel right is when I'm performing, and that's kind of... That's why I like doing this, I guess. It's like, it kind of feeds into that a bit, and that's...
Yeah,
so for me, it's kind of the same thing, like I mentioned earlier. Like, I went to school to, like film things, like, make videos and whatnot. And, like my main interest is still in, like, writing, like, scripts and, like, movie and, like, that kind of shit. But this is something I never even, like, thought about doing until you guys were like, hey, yeah, Let's Plays are a thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's do that.
And the thing is, we don't do, like, the traditional Let's Play. Like, ours is a little... But you just said, like, a movie. Is an EKG movie coming?
Oh,
the EKG movie.
Right.
Oh, not till the teaser.
Oh, my God.
E3.
Coming at E3.
Sony has one last announcement, and now the grand finale.
It's
Right.
the EKG movie.
Who are these guys?
the what? What? Eric, how about you? Like,
Oh
what-
yeah, shit. Currently in school. Currently jobless. Currently looking.
God, that's so much
if anyone
fun.
has work,
Anyone has work.
hire me.
Is that also your dream job?
Yeah.
To be looking for work.
All right, so then right now the
14.
next question would be, we're going to do it in 14. All right, so Majora's Skull, I'm guessing that's a Zelda reference.
Yeah, Majora's
Probably.
Mask.
All right.
You know what Majora's Mask is?
No, I know that's the game, but there could be another Majora.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know if Majora's Skull was the thing. What video game weapon would you each want to have in real life?
That's a great.
Wow, nice shot for you. That's fucking reminds me of like that one kid in your class who just like can't, like they'd get called on to read and it would always be like the longest paragraph with the
That's how
longest
Christopher
words.
Walken talks
Yeah.
too. He puts a period after every word. But anyway, what weapon would you guys like?
I would definitely. It would be a very close tie between a plasma sword from Halo,
Ooh.
or
I'm worried what you guys are going to do with these weapons.
or a
What do you
plasma.
guys need weapons for?
No, nothing.
See,
Or a plasma rifle. From
I wouldn't
Fallout.
pick any weapon because fighting is wrong, and I'm a good man.
I'm a pacifist.
I want the portal gun
He's got most of the
just so I can
problems.
fuck with people. A portal gun?
That'd be awesome.
That's a great answer.
That's a-
actually.
Yeah, the portal gun. Fuck it.
That'd be
Like
awesome.
you can literally be like, now you're out in the hallway.
The government would
Good use
confiscate
of
that from you, though.
portals.
No, well, how would they catch you? You have a portal gun.
That's true.
You can literally like
Don't
run-
miss.
Yeah, right.
Drones can fly through portals.
They just send one through the other end.
Like, yeah, right.
We got him.
My God.
All right. The next question is, Paul, why do you put up with these morons?
Well, why do you?
Well,
That's an actual question too.
It is a legit question.
Accent.
they've convinced me. I quit.
Right?
I've never thought about it that way.
Yeah, I never thought about it. Like, my God.
I hate these guys.
Right? Fuck these guys.
All right. What equipment do you use for video game and audio capture, and what software do you use for editing? So I'll answer the editing part right away.
You wanna?
I use Final Cut Pro to edit my videos. It's pretty simple, and that's what I like. That's what they taught me to use when I was at UW Milwaukee. So it's easy. I picked it up.
Did
really
we
quick.
all go to the same college at different times?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I don't think
Right.
any of us were ever there at the same time.
No, we weren't. It was always we staggered our time there.
Right.
Go Panthers.
Right? Yeah.
And then the game capture we use the Elgato. We don't have the HD though.
Oh no, we have the Elgato HD, not the HD60.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we use the
So yeah, Elgato, send us money.
Yes, that is one. We use the HD60, and
And
then
we
we
gave
use
you a shout out.
Yeah.
and then we use the SM58. I think they're I can't remember what fucking mic.
Sure.
Hold on.
S-H-U-R-E.
Oh, is it Shure? Yeah, Shure. I was gonna go check. Shure mics.
Oh, those are Shores? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're the really
They're
nice
nice.
ones, but they're not what we're gonna use forever. Like we do have other shit we're gonna use, but
But they're good enough for now, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it's and then we just kind of all throw it together. Oh, and then the Zoom recorder for the audio. Like
we don't have like a soundboard. We just have like a Zoom recorder that with like, you can put it in the shot. There it is. Yeah. Well, make sure it's recording.
And then the tick 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 boom.
Oh, it is.
Oh, good.
What was
God.
that? My mouse.
That was my gun.
I don't believe in violence. Has a gun.
See, you got to make everyone believe you don't believe in violence.
So then when you kill people.
Exactly. And also, we're shooting this on a Canon 60D. If you're wondering why it
A
looks so crisp.
60D.
60D.
Oh, you bet it's 60D.
Oh God.
So the final question we have here is, what has been the most part about?
What has been the most part?
All right.
Oh,
No,
finally.
that's the question. Read it.
What's been the most part?
All right. What has been the most difficult part about running the channel?
Just probably you want to start. We'll go down the line.
Yeah. I mean, because what's weird is like I learned a lot of like tricks with like editing and whatnot when I was like doing my classes.
Yeah.
But like I took a break from doing any kind of like editing stuff for a couple of years. So like basically just relearning how to do all that.
Okay.
Like I just had to reteach myself how to do the animation because I like forgot how to do it. But like I can do it now. So. So I guess the hardest part was just shaking off the rust.
Okay. How about for you?
Hardest part for me, well, at the beginning, it was, adjusting to playing video games while commentating, which...
It's hard.
And yeah, you'd think it's easy going in, but it's really not. Like, me and Luke both know from experience, we can't even watch the first episode of Mario anymore. Like,
well, and I fucked up plenty on that one, too, because the sound is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Everything about that is just, like, not good.
Nope.
Except for that one moment at the beginning with Peach.
Yeah.
Except we didn't have pop filters on the mic, so it's like... it's just an explosion of a pee when I... Oh, my God.
Oh, God, we were professional.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I guess, like, just adjusting to, like, having to be entertaining. Like, we realize how fucking tiring it is. Like, we'll get done with a session and be like, well, it's bedtime.
Right.
But, for me, the most difficult has been all the stuff off camera. Because, like I said, I feel comfortable performing, like I always have. And that's where I feel like, even if it's tiring, I always look forward to recording days. I don't look forward to doing all the behind-the-scenes shit, like, coming up with all the new descriptions, like, having to, like... Yeah. I'm always doing research about that shit. Like, learning about what
stuff on YouTube is a bitch.
Yeah, it's like learning all
YouTube.
that, like, putting it all together, like, playlists, and, like, learning, like, what's the best way to do this, what's the best way to do that, how long should episodes be, all this. I'm always trying to learn shit, and that's where it's the most, like... It becomes overwhelming when it's just like, you need to be doing this and that and this and that. I'm just like, oh my God, why? I just want to upload videos.
So give us money so we can hire a temp to do all the bitch work.
Right?
No, we're not going to pay him.
Yeah.
Well, we need to have money to like show him, like, yeah, we'll give this to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Job, yeah.
So if you're interested in a job.
Look at all this cash.
Yeah. My God. But,
so that, I guess that wraps it up, yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to say, thank you to all of our fans. And
thank you very much.
Like, if you guys haven't realized, if it wasn't for fans, we wouldn't have a theme song, thumbnails, our compilations,
best of,
all the shit that you guys do for us is amazing, and like I'm super appreciative. I know you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When you guys just no,
I hate the fans.
Right? So seriously, like it's been an amazing 6 months. Not to be all cliche and bullshit. Like that's as much as I'm gonna say.
6-month anniversary, guys.
Oh my God, we sound like teenage girls. Like it's our half-year anniversary.
All right, we should plug some things too. So yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at
Cloudy
Game In.
It's
the slang.
Paul, throw it up on screen.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
It might be there.
So it's there.
It's wherever I decide to put it.
It's about me.
Paul's gonna put it where he pointed, not where we did.
Also, like, if you want to help us, like, because we just bought like a new laptop, and we have a bunch of other expenses here. So if you want to help us, like, be able to like use good equipment and keep it like fixed and up to
new
like,
games.
Upkeep. New games.
Anything is appreciated.
And if you want to send us like any games, like we'll play almost anything like if someone sends us because we just got a free game.
Yeah, right. It's like
yeah.
That's why Shadow of the Colossus is a great example.
Yep.
Someone sent that.
We played that immediately.
Yeah, we were like, we pushed, we're like, we gotta get that up because someone sent it.
Yep.
And it's like, so donate to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/EJXCloudyGaming.
I'll put it up too. It's also in the description.
Yeah, those will both be in the description. And we're also going to look to expand on other social media. Like, I know eventually we're going to want to stream. So it'll probably be twitch.com/EJXCloudyGaming. A Facebook eventually. So, like,
Yeah.
we're going to do all that shit. And, yeah, so if you want to support us, do that. We post funny shit on Twitter. I know, like, me and Paul are usually up late at night posting stupid shit. So, yeah.
Also, if you want to, like, we play an online episode every week. So if you want to, like, play with us, all you have to do is add the gamertag GoPackGo31. That's my gamertag.
For PS4.
Yeah, for PS4. Eric has one, but he is a cheap bastard. He doesn't have online, so he can't play with you. You can add him just to have Eric on your friends list.
Well, I'll still be friends with you.
I'll look up what my Wii U thing
I was going to
is.
ask about that.
I can't remember. I think it's either LH Drummer 30
put it up right
or
here.
Skywalker 30. It's
how many
my
times?
God! It's
Sorry,
one of
guys,
those.
I gotta put that in
we'll
the
throw
holster.
that up on screen as well. So yeah, thank you, and that's a video.
Good night if it's nighttime when you're watching this.
Or good morning.
Or good morning.